Howdy folks, this is a quick Empyrion science video, and in this one we're going to take a look at oxygen and food use and also the drill speeds. Now there's always many theories about how the game works and that kind of thing, and I always like to just test it and see what happens. And so that's what this video contains, is the results of my tests. So the first thing I did was I did 3 different things and watched the food and oxygen bars. So I did standing still, I did walking, and I did running. And what you can see in the results here is that when you stand still, you actually use less oxygen and food than you do when you're moving. Now, I did try running and walking, and the results appear to be approximately the same. They're very similar. And so I don't think that running actually uses more food than walking. And I did have to try that because, like in Minecraft, for example, you use more food when you're going faster. So the results are about 0.19 per second for standing versus 0.5 oxygen per second with moving. And then with the food, it's about 0.12 versus 0.3 per second. So it is a pretty significant difference, and you definitely want to keep that in mind if you are low on those resources and you need to conserve them. Now, the other thing I did just to make sure is I actually tested this on a dedicated server, and I got the same results. So I was able to replicate the results on both single player and a dedicated server. Now, the next thing I did was I tried standing in a med chamber with no oxygen just to see if the food would go down more quickly while I was healing. And the results were actually the null result, that it didn't make a difference. So you actually do not use extra food to heal, or at least with the medical chamber. Now, the last thing I did was check the mining speed, because it's been a few months since I've checked that. I think it's 4 or 5 months now. And just to make sure they haven't changed that, I tested the tier 1 and the tier 2 drills, and using just the left mouse button and also using both buttons. As you can see here, the both buttons method does go faster with both drills, as you would expect. So I just wanted to double check on that because I'd heard some comments that that was not changed, or that that was not different. And as you can see here pretty clearly, there's a difference in mining speed. I will reiterate that you do not get more ores out of mining this way, so it's not a way to get more ores, but it is a way to get your ores faster, and it is worthwhile. So there's the tests, and there's the results I got. So I hope those are useful for everybody, and be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video or found it useful. Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the series. Later!